pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
That is perfectly all right.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again? Funny.
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell part?
Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already made all the prepper, and most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the Almighty?
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for not.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit?
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already.
You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen has us.
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent
Wait, so robots like massages too?
All right, enough with the chit chat.
Woohoo! Party time!
Spit it out then.
They've set off.
Just about time I met this very...
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This time, it was the moment she realized she'd...
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary...
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Huh. That actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to...
In that case, probably...
the moon? You mean...
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? here we are.
Oh, wow!
Paimon, traveler. Welcome to Not KRAI.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead!
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Not KRAI.
Oh! Sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties! Huh? Is something up, traveler?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived, and
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty...
well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Cool, what now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Not KRAI, or rather, a pure, primordial form of a... That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Not KRAI. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the...
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier... Wait, traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here?
Not KRAI is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline. Negative. Description still lacks
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. Let's just do what we've always done. And
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
our pleasure.
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. Well, as the Not KRAI, here we come!
Too slow.
It just occurred to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Not KRAI,
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
huh? What in Tibet is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy.
That is a kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Not KRAI.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the kuhanki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Not KRAI lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the...
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a kuhenki lies in the single digits.
Is this a travel guide?
Are there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to...
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic...
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, Ineva's gonna put her out of... Wow! Nasha Town actually...
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe KRAI as an adventurer's paradise. So, she kind of thought it'd be a bit more... picture perfect somehow?
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in KRAI's past, the Age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for KRAI. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory.
What happened?
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across KRAI, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs KRAI. In theory, at least, the Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know,
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
the wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you meant?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen.
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound, but the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghost.
Oh, when you put it like that...
Absolutely. I know it. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time.
Oh, sure. After all, we should... you're right.
Search for it. Take it and have fun.
we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to meet him
No matches, I identified.
Huh. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner?
Drink recommendations?
Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Ineffa.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular here at the
So, robots are into booze?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for
Aww. He must have been worried sick.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left. Gorging herself on snacks she normally could. Think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natland, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned.
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend.
Varka? Goes without saying. After
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for it.
right now?
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of KRAI. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts.
Oh. So, well, if he...
Exactly.
Whoa!
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a port.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your.
Traveler, Paimon. Why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage?
Sure thing.
Oh,
No worries.
thank you.
Oh, right. You must miss... Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? You mean it's got something to do with KRAI's history? Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity? Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it. Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Whoa, that's... and...
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yep, you sure would be.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
So you're here for business?
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of KRAI, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If any...
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living. Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much-needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get the chance...
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? His lantern? No? Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff. Hey! Don't you start spouting all that weird stuff, too!
Quit following me.
Here's the thing. Paimon almost forgot some... Were we gonna go try out the berries in front? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a wait.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice! Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are...
The birds and the... What now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the...
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar. Not as an offering to the gods, but as a spot. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long dark. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into KRAI, driven by greed and greed alone, more than...
Ha! Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those...
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then...
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Tch, whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to KRAI with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, I thank you for the good... Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave. May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those 2 Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Anefa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next? Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all. Let's see... Oh! This is nuts! This is the Speranza, one of the... This is the Vesnitsi Prolegia Greenhouse. And this is the Rossum Workshop. And over here, they've got a super tall... That way's north, and that looks like... So, what'd you think? Hey, come on! Huh? Looks like we'll finally be able to ask... Where? Anyway, we're...
bitter pill to swallow.
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now! Hey, Catherine! We meet again.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very nose.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. You interfered with my work once before, but we are in Nod KRAI now. And as such, I strongly
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod KRAI lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled.
Yeah, right. More like...
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. And, being the refined young lady that... Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nod KRAI, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so... But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to... Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra, how may I help?
Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyss.
following me.
Please, here you go. And if you ever... Oh dear. So it is... Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real. Meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most and with no small thanks to your munificent patron... Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure...
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I...
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not...
A clever merchant always has a backup plan. Or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrow. Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my...
We literally just arrived! Do we look like we're...
My! Your high-minded tastes never cease to impress.
What's that?
Information, of course. Information about Nodcry. Locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it!
Wow. You sure?
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person The moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the war...
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But in that case, what would you like? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the Moon Goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just... Well, they have such simple tastes. No, still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty... Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a... But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the Moon Goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just... Well, they have such simple... Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of... Everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nodcry of old. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still. That bunch of booze-loving monstatters? Ugh, don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business... I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out! I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? Oh, I almost... Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there. No matter how much...
The Curatorium of Secrets?
What? Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune. And she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition.
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them... What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallet.
You're really not...
All right, but I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors. Seriously?
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay.
The wind rises.
Hello.
Did you manage to
I did.
Not for now.
Any progress with the space?
No.
One possible explanation is the
Aw,
Understood. After all,
good point. And since you...
understood. Then I'll
Read all about it.
There's no such thing. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Take heart. We toil not in vain. Protect us.
Huh. There's so much space on this thing, but only one post. Wait, Inefa needs help? We should still head over and check on things. Inefa! We saw your notice and we're here to help! Hello? Huh. She's gone.
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler are the first to arrive.
Huh! Inefa! What the... What happened? Did someone attack...
The logic of your conclusion is sound. But I would not...
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this? Ah, good idea.
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The priority level of certain rules. Decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system. But...
Okay. Paimon didn't really understand understand any...
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Okay, so we...
Detecting companions in need of help. Assistance in progress. Marking high probability search areas.
Wow! What a crazy hiding spot! Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Zings up mechanical claw backup control system now online. Enter a command. Command confirmed.
You okay, Anafa?
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted.
So, what exactly happened?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, Aino created a new robot companion not too long ago, but
Oh, that explains...
I used that term because Aino...
What?
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Nodcry will be facing a crisis the likes of... When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility and was able to post a
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of...
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that...
Yeah. Yep.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. I know...
You got it.
Fury.
Clink Clank Legion, it's time to move out.
Move out.
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save our comrade.
Track down the thief. Save our comrade.
I know. You have to stop this.
Inefa, how did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki will be more than strong enough. You can't do this, Aino. Aha! So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search all of Nodcry. I will find the and I have to go now, or Crown Clank's 70% suite will get dismantled and sold for part. Clink Clank Legion, move out.
Move out.
What do we do? It's not like we can...
I know sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you... Desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I've already used up the allotment I...
Okay, what's with the staring?
Aino, why don't you calm down for a sec?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh? At least it worked. Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But this wasn't just some... This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like Inefa. Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time. I know. Really?
We can come up with a...
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry and Phew.
Let's go back to the workshop. Job well done, everyone. Please, enjoy some tea and dessert while we devise a plan of action.
Okay, so how is theft handled in Nodcry? Do we call the police or something?
Unfortunately, Nodcry is a largely autonomous region, which means calling the police...
See? That's what... Still, turning all of... What choice...
Analyzing options. If their goal is...
Nashito.
It is not... Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime.
About... I wanted to test it out. But with Crumbclank missing, there's no way I can get them Kuvaki? Wait! What?
Calculations complete. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino.
Come on, no need...
Much appreciated.
Nope! I'm gonna do that, too. With the Traveler's help, I'm confident I can do both. I need you here, Inefa. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is...
Then I will defer to you.
All right. Clink Clank Legion, move out. Aino sure is determined, huh?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop.
No problem.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Fury.
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Not KRAI. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Don't be scared! We'll get you out of there soon! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better. This is nothing. The wind rises.
How amusing. Quit following me. Too slow. How amusing. Squall Fury.